Let me talk about Coinbase. So Coinbase, a little over a week ago, came out with a short video of how the UI is going to look. There's a lot of very interesting things in there. You can connect with your Coinbase wallet. You can connect with your non-custodial wallet if you prefer. Coinbase has said that they will actually custody your NFTs for you, which I think is interesting if you use their wallet. That's your choice, how you want to do that. I think that's going to be attractive to some folks because we just talked about someone losing 3 apes. And that's just one of many over the last 2 weeks that we've heard about. So we've got that. We've got this idea of having followers. So, geez, think about that, right? So you get notified every time someone you're following adds something or maybe sells it from their portfolio. I think that's really interesting. And
it seems like there's a lot of emphasis on broadcasting your collection versus just acquiring and the marketplace aspects, right?
Yeah, and we talked about that with Twitter being a place where they want to add that functionality where you can actually have a tab just to like show all your NFTs. So I think that's a really good thing. And then so we say, okay, well, Coinbase, I think a lot of people in the crypto world like it. There's certainly a number of people who think it's like just a centralized custodial wallet, and so it's evil. So I didn't really know how the NFT community would be about this. But there are not a lot of anti-Coinbase zealots so far. I think they're going to come out of the woodwork at some point. Seems like everybody likes Coinbase NFT market. So we've seen VFriends, Mechaverse, Doodles, Creature World, World of Women. Like all of these like high-profile blue chip or trending towards blue chip projects. Seems like Coinbase has signed them all up.
Yeah, and I mean, I think people are understanding too in the space that the marketplace is just the marketplace. It doesn't mean that it's not necessarily where you have to mint NFTs or they don't necessarily control the NFTs. Just because something is sold at a marketplace doesn't mean that they're separate things, right? So I think that a lot of folks that are hardcore into the principles of blockchain and NFT and that sort of stuff aren't necessarily put off by this because it's just a marketplace. They might never do the custodial thing. But yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I think that's all I really wanted to talk about was that everyone's aping into Coinbase Marketplace. Yeah. And I don't know if they're providing incentives or I don't have any information on that, but I have a feeling they probably are.
My read is like I'm talking to so many people now that like a year ago, it was like, how do I get Bitcoin? That would be the question. Maybe once in a while, like, should I get Ethereum or any of these other coins? And then now it's, hey, I have my Coinbase. I have all these coins. How do I get into NFTs? How do I get into liquidity farming? Whatever the thing, they're at that base layer, right? So I think that what Coinbase means to a lot of people is that there's going to be a lot more newbies that is just going to more places to sell your NFTs. And that's fantastic.
The bigger aspect of it, I believe, is that, right now, for the most part, it's store value, or maybe some people are playing with DeFi a little bit. So maybe you could think of that as gamification. What we have with all the utility coming out, whether it be games or other utility with NFT projects, it gives people another thing to do with their coins, which is actually active, right? As opposed to the whole thing was like, just buy and hold your Bitcoin and that's it. And you're a moron if you do anything else. Mm-hmm. Well, that doesn't like lead to engagement. Like people like to do things.
No.
And so
exactly.
With Coinbase, I think they're just going to see, people are going to start spending their money on NFTs. And that means they're going to bring more money into their Coinbase wallet to do more things around crypto.
More transactions. Yeah. And the other stuff I love, I think emphasizing the collection piece, the fact that you can hide stuff from your collection. So people see it. And it's not even my experience with that is that sometimes you just want to showcase certain things. And so people can just either to show someone or to show off or whatever the case may be. And then if someone goes to your OpenSea account and just sees a giant wall of stuff and you're relying on them to filter it, it's not necessarily the best way to showcase your collection. you might
Right.
want to showcase to different people in different ways. Anyway.
Well, the thing I would like about it too is the like in OpenSea, you can hide you can hide things if you want,
Mhm.
but I can't. I may unless I have not figured this out. I don't think I can put them in the order I want them to be in.
No, you can only sort them. What's the Mark Cuban site? Lazy? That's one that lets you do that. You can sort
Okay.
of create almost like a little short playlist of um,
Well, that's a good
NFTs.
idea. I haven't checked
Um,
that out, so maybe I should.
yeah.
I like that idea. And I'm not there to flex, but it just seems sort of silly that the order that they're in. Like I get these like random drops sometimes from different
Mhm.
projects I'm involved in, and so every once in a while from a third party I've never heard of. Um, and those things tend to show up like first in my list because they're the most recent.
Yeah. Well, I've had it where I want to hide them because someone that wants to get into NFTs knows I'm a collector and they go in and see stuff there and think, oh, I should buy that. It's like, no, that's something I didn't work out for me. It's just in my collection. That's something someone sent me. That's not even a,
Exactly.
um, yeah.
Exactly.